Hi, Malachy here from Tier-Long Country Life. Today I'm going to show you how to actually plant potatoes in a container or a pot. The reason for that would be not everyone has a garden that they can actually plant into. You might have a balcony perhaps or a paved garden, so you can still actually enjoy the potatoes by growing them in containers like this. So the things to think about though are to choose a deep container, because potatoes form on the stems as they grow and they need to be planted fairly deep, so they need to have at least 6 inches above the potato to enable you to get potatoes as a harvest. And really they're quite large plants really, so as this size pot here, which is about a foot in diameter or so, or 12 inches, it is really only suitable for one potato. So it is. So I'm going to choose one like this that has a nice large potato with a lot of these little sprouts. So these are sprouts that are all ready to go. We bought these in the garden centre in February and we've kept them in the shed to sprout up until this point now, which is in the middle of April or so. And because we're growing them in containers, it's warmer than in the actual soil in the ground, so it's a good way of getting extra early potatoes that'll be ready ahead of the ones that are in the potato garden itself. So simply enough, all I'm going to use is some of the New Horizon here. It's a nice peat-free compost that has been formulated especially for vegetables and plants like that, you know. And I've already filled the compost up to around about 4 inches high, or around that deep. And this is why really everyone should have a little go at growing potatoes, because it's so easy, to be honest with you. I'm literally just going to pop that in the centre and then I'll fill in on top. So I'm going to bury it around about 4 inches at the minute over the top of the potato plant. And because this compost is lovely and soft, the potato actually will fly through this and will very quickly form a large plant, much faster than the garden itself actually. So it is. So now I'm going to leave a little bit of space at the top of the pot to enable me to water, because they are thirsty plants. And I think I should see the sprouts coming over the surface of the compost roughly in 2 weeks' time or so. Now there's feed in the compost already, so I won't need to feed today, but I will in the future feed with either something like an organic seaweed like this one here. There's a maxi crop version as well, and there is actually potato fertilizers that you can buy that are granules as well. I prefer to use the liquid seaweeds. I think they're very good for friendly bacteria, and there's a lot of good things about seaweed as such, and it's a very natural food. So I will feed about every 2 weeks or so, and the potato plant will grow to around that height there. And roughly around about, we're in April now, so in June, the end of June, I'd say we should have the first potatoes. And because this compost is actually so soft, when I want to come out for my supper, I can actually literally just put my hand in and take out the potatoes that I actually want. So I can take out 3 or 4 potatoes depending on our needs at the time. We don't actually have to take the entire plant out in one go. So it's a great system, and it's a good supplement to having potatoes in the garden as well. So I hope you have a chance to have a go at it, and thanks very much for watching.